Ebusua ye mama kwa basonko so de bagana politics avenue so. Ebusua mama ye mbonra yinsem. Send no first time out here no subscribe no share. No hit notification bell so am I. Send me back political highway ni so ani DP ababdo. Ebusua ando ye be breaking news e de mama say eye miracle Aboagye eye former aide e de ma bawumia abra otu kwan free Ghana EOCO for ensa ekan eye allegedly so mo sa kan ewo eye airport Kotoka International Airport. Ebusia ese nsama abeto dwane se eye NPP for omo ye demonstration eye motos any cars any demonstration se omo here immediate eye release e de ma eye miracle Aboagye se EOCO be yi na free wo se EOCO for eye na free a enya dia omo be front no omo be ye big demonstration eye against EOCO for immediate release e de ma miracle Aboagye ebusia mum yenko tie anase mum yenko hwe eye enyoma eye motos a eye NPP for no oman so omo nyina egu wo se omo kope immediate release e de ama miracle Aboagye ye ba ye de aka ebeto amuso.
Yeah. That's right. But we sent Christian Yale out to the frontages and go and monitor how the leadership as well as the minority and the NPP themselves are trooping towards EOCO premises.
Yes. So if Christian Yale is ready and can hear us, we just want to find out really what's happening at the EOCO office, because since morning we've been talking about the NPP massing up to the place, demanding the release of Miracles Aboagye, Dennis Miracles Aboagye. Christian Yale, if you can hear me, tell us which part of the EOCO office you currently are and what's happening there.
Currently, just in front of the EOCO headquarters around the Tema Station Tudu area. Unlike the earlier communication and the flyers that we saw circulating that they were going to be here from 7 a.m. As of now, we don't really see any numbers of supporters or sympathizers of the NPP massing up here. It looks as though they may still be in their preparatory mood to prepare to come here. Of course, we've heard the Director of Communications, Richard Ahiagba, mention that they are going to come here just a while ago on New Day during that interaction. So you see from the entrance to the EOCO building there, the place is empty as of now, and still we are waiting to see when the members or sympathizers of the New Patriotic Party would arrive here to demand the release of Dennis Miracles Aboagye, who just yesterday announced his intention to contest as the National Communications Director of the New Patriotic Party. In fact, I have seen, and I'll engage briefly, just in a jiffy, one of the communications team members for the New Patriotic Party, Senyo Ameklenu, who is around. He so far with a number of other officials of the party are those I have seen come here. But largely, when you get here, it is very quiet. It is very quiet yet, because we have not seen the members of the party themselves come in to demand his release. It is a number of, assumptions as of yet, also because EOCO, as the office which has allegedly made the arrest, has not made any statement yet as to his whereabouts or even the charges that may be preferred against him. So all of those details as of yet are not known. There are rumors, a number of issues that I wouldn't put them here because they are not officially placed on record. So that is it, Beatrice and Roland. And as it were, you see that there are police officers who I'm going to show you in a jiffy who are here to enforce law and order. So what it means is that security is tight. Police officers already have gathered, and I see more of them trooping in, coming over to ensure security. So as you see in your shot over there, those are police officers that have been dispatched to come around. The police patrol vehicle is also around, which means that they are gradually coming to prepare or to lay the grounds for what looks or pretends to be an all-day affair of members of the NPP coming here. What it means is that, and as we've seen in previous instances, the minority MPs, the NPP MPs in Parliament have already started talking about it. One claim they have made, especially with the likes of Kojo Oppong-Nkrumah, is that government over the period is using arrests as a tool to intimidate members of the opposition. Now, they've made that claim. They feel like the president currently, this administration, has reintroduced the culture of silence. But let me see if I can engage one of them, the members of the New Patriotic Party who is here. Let me see if I can engage him to know really what is their claim. What's your name?
Koka.
Koka.
Yes.
Why are you gathering here? We know that ordinarily one would say that if someone is arrested within 48 hours, the agency, whether the police or EOCO, should release or send them to the court. It is not 48 hours yet. Why are you demanding that he be released?
Good morning to your viewers and your cherished listeners online and on the traditional stream. Well, he was arrested Saturday evening when he was traveling. He was brought here. From here, they went to his house to do a search and everything. Then they realized that the flood issues he's been complaining about is true, that he's been arrested. It's true that the flood has destroyed everything. So from there, they came back here. Now, we tried to get him food and water. It said order from above that nobody can go near him. This morning, order from above that nobody can go near him. And he is a member of the New Patriotic Party. And as a New Patriotic Party, we are a family. So once one of our own is being taken through this process, we need to be here. But the questions you need to ask is, Dennis has been around all this while. What is his crime? Is he a fugitive? What has he done? What are the issues? Is it because of the shambolic display, World Cup and issues going on? Is it a shambolic because president and the government is not able to pay salaries? Is it shambolic because the flood management and then the cleanup exercise, there are a whole lot of debris are being not collected, and they realize that cancelling the Zoom Lion contract was none of the nonsensical things they did. Is it the reason?
No. Those are strong words. I wouldn't want you to use them right now because but the point is that you cannot also assume. So far as we do not know what reasons EOCO has arrested him, you feel like this is a plot to detract attention from the main issues happening in the country. Is that what you're saying?
Ghana. Dennis lives in Ghana. He could have been. So 2 years, they've never invited him. They could have invited him. Invite him. Take him through the law process. Why do you have to arrest him? Do Rambo style, Chuck Norris, James Bond?
So how long are you going to be here? We know that you advertised to be here by 7 a.m. Your members are they coming out? I don't see them around here.
We are the New Patriotic Party. What we say we'll do. And then we'll be here.
Are you going to be here until he is released?
We need to hear from them. They need to give us reasons. What is the purpose of the arrest? Why have you arrested him? He lives in Ghana. They have access to him. So what did they do wrong?
Thank you. Thank you, Koka. You're part of the communications team, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. So that is Koka, who is one of the communications team member for the New Patriotic Party. But I will soon try to, maybe if I have time, but that is the sense. They are going to be here. If you look across, you realize that there are people around, mostly journalists and bloggers, who are here to take record of proceedings as would occur here or would happen here. But still, this place is empty. It is expected that you would have a number of the minority MPs come here to support. One concern they've raised, which Koka just mentioned, is that, Dennis is not someone who is a fugitive, for instance. He's easily locatable. You can easily locate him. And so why do you have to arrest him at the airport, as has been the case, as has been what has been, peddled around, and not let him arrive. There is an issue about he not being granted to his counsel or to his lawyers. All of those have come up as well, but the lawyers will tell you that, see, there is no way that one would be arrested and they wouldn't be told why they are being arrested, or they wouldn't be given access to their legal counsel or even to their family. These two people are those that anyone at all after being arrested need to be given audience to. So let me try to engage Senyo Amekplenu, who is a member of the NPP's communications team, who is here together with Koka, who I just engaged briefly to also get his perspective on why they are coming here, why they are gathering here to, demand his release from EOCO's detention. If that is the case, just briefly, let me engage him to get his thoughts as well on what it is that they are demanding from EOCO. Then maybe we'll call it wraps for now. But what it is that the NPP members and supporters have not yet arrived here at EOCO's office to demand his release, Genesis release from custody. So Senyo Amekplenu is a member of the NPP's communications team. We want to hear from him really why you are here. Why are you not waiting for at least the 48-hour period which the Constitution stated before you press demands for his release?
Well, thank you very much, and good morning to your cherished viewers and your cherished listeners as well. The question is that, what is the reason for his arrest? That is one key thing we should be asking ourselves, why he was arrested. Was it notified? Under normal circumstance, in any proper governance, in any good democracy, it is only incumbent and proper that you alert the person. The very person you are arresting, you allowed him to fly out of the country. You never arrested him. You waited until he came back, then you pick him in a Rambo style. So the question we are asking is, what is the cause of the arrest? Why was he arrested? And as it stands today, as it stands this morning, none of us, not even my own good fellow who is inside, have been granted access to him. So the question we are asking is, why are they denying his lawyers or any member of the new Patriotic Party to have access to Dennis Miracle? He must be released now, because the government must come out clear to tell us why they have arrested him, why he has been picked in that Rambo style. Because you ask.
All right, we seem to have had a
glitch.
A glitch, yeah, technical challenge with the microphone of Christian Yali there, but hopefully we're able to correct it and bring you more on it with that interaction he was having, and I want to believe that he would even bring us some more, because now it looks like the crowd, the people are massing up at the office of EOCO, but it's also good that we have the police officials equally ready, and hopefully it's a very calm situation there. There's no confrontation. They're able to do their protests as they are within the rights, their right to do per our constitution, and also the police officials are able to also maintain their professionalism irrespective of what might happen, and we don't see any unnecessary violence at the end of the day. Yes.
Well, we know this is also stemming from an official statement that has been issued by the NPP and, of course, signed by the General Secretary, Justin Kodua Frimpong, who again re-emphasized the concerns they've been raising over the last couple of months, particularly when the John Mahama Nana Jeno Poku Ajibine government came into office with a claim that the indiscriminate arrests are signs of a quasi-military administration. Let's go back to the front.
He's running away, always asking for extension. But when it comes to arresting NPP members, he does that in a very swift manner. It won't be someone who said, why is he running away from accountability? That he's chasing somebody for accountability. You are running from accountability, but you're arresting somebody for accountability. This cannot be understood. This cannot be phantom.
But lawyers will tell you that ordinarily, before anyone is arrested, the person would be made to know why they are being arrested. At least they get access to their family, they get access to their legal counsel. Is it the case, indeed, like you're saying, that he has not been granted access or his lawyers have not had access to him? Is that the case?
That is the case. His lawyers have not gotten access to him. He has not been granted the access to allow his lawyers to come in and speak for him. Nothing of that nature. Beyond even that, or aside his lawyers being given the access, not even a single member of the party, not even his family members, not even his wife has been granted access to get in touch with him. And we should all be worried as a country. We should all be worried in this country that why is Dennis not a citizen of Ghana? Is Dennis not a Ghanaian? Is Dennis not a member of this country? The law is very clear. But Raymond Archer has his own laws that he's operating with. But he must know that he who comes with equity must come with clean hands. His hands are not clean. He cannot produce accountability, but he's chasing somebody for accountability.
Senor, we know that you advertise your members were going to be here by 7 a.m. I don't see them here. When are they arriving, and for how long are you going to be here so far as this demand is not met?
I am sure that you have seen members trooping in. This is Accra. When it comes to Monday being a very busy day, you know how difficult it is to get to work. Unless you wake up at midnight to troop to work. So I can assure you, as it stands now, members are coming in their numbers. In due course, I'm sure that you will not have access to, walk through this place again. So just relax. You will see the numbers as you are expecting. But just as I said, the numbers are trooping in gradually.
For how long would it take for you to press this demand?
Until Dennis is released. Until Dennis is released, we will not stop demanding his arrest. Our reason for being here is for Dennis to be released. So not until Dennis is released, we will continue to press on until he's released.
Thank you. So that is Senor Ambetplenu, who is a member of the communications team for the New Patriotic Party, making the claim really that they are going to be here for as long as it takes to demand his release from EOCO's custody. So that is the situation here that we have been bringing to you.
Okofidi. Again, we are at the frontages. That's the official premises, the headquarters of the Economic Organized and Crime Office, EOCO. Christian Yale is speaking to a number of NPP activists, and we know it follows a statement that was issued by Justin Frimpong Kodua and Beatrice. It looks like they are following on their word.
Yes.
They are marshalling closely,
yes,
and trickling in small numbers, and ultimately we're going to see the mass number of NPP supporters there.
Yeah.
It promises to be a long day.
I don't envy Christian Yale, but at the end of the day, yes, he will bring us everything we need to know. Fantastic guy, but the important thing is that they do what they have to do within their rights. Yes, no violence from both sides, the NPP supporters as well as the police. Let's all of us stay within the law. Yes. But,
okay, so what it is that the protest forms part of the effort to register concerns by the leadership of the NPP. And particularly for what they intend to do this morning, it also includes making sure that they not only protest, but also raise concerns about the arbitrary arrest, as already indicated, and then the concern they have about the government using such quasi-judicial bodies as well as security agencies to threaten political opponents as it is. And the latest is Dennis Miracles Aboagye, who currently is in the grips of EOCO.
Yes, yes. So, like you said, and I also saw other media organizations there to monitor what's happening. Christian Yale is ready for us again. Let's go back to him.
Yeah, so Beatrice, that is still the situation report we are bringing to you from EOCO's head office, and as it were, we are still waiting for more of the New Patriotic Party members to arrive here. But as I was just about to tell you, this promises to be the talk of day, the talk of today. And the issue is that when you listen to Senyo Amekplonu, for instance, he says that, see, he who comes for equity must come with clean hands. He says he has filed some RTI requests to EOCO, to Raymond Archer, the boss here, requesting for details or information on procurement concerning their activities here. He's not had any response from Raymond as of yet, but today Raymond is going after members of the opposition, just yet again relaying the claim for the NPP that ever since this government came into office, what they've sought to do over the period has been to intimidate, use arrest. Now, one thing that when you listen to the minority leader, for instance, mention is onerous bail conditions, which we've had even some notable figures of the National Democratic Congress speak against that. Yes, you cannot use bail conditions that are over the roof to arrest people, to detain people for beyond even the 48-hour period that the law stipulates. We are not even yet into 48 hours yet, since Dennis was allegedly arrested by EOCO with the help of immigration officials. But they are saying that, see, if anything at all, if you need the man Dennis Miracles Aboagye, then you wait for him to arrive. He's a Ghanaian. He's someone that you can easily locate anywhere in the country. He's a public figure, so you don't arrest him, quote unquote, in a Rambo style like they think EOCO has done or has done in the past. So it is interesting, really, to also note that we've not had any official communication from EOCO itself. But Beatrice, you know that per standard procedures, when security agencies arrest you, especially within the first 24 hours or so, they may not immediately come with any statement. In fact, in some cases, you wouldn't even get any statement at all from them stating or telling you what it is or why they have arrested who. But then you would have the political parties go, and this is not the first. I mean, both parties talk about the NDC, talk about the NPP. Whenever they are in opposition and their members are arrested, those concerns are raised about intimidation, silencing, dissent, and the government will tell you that, see, we are not silencing dissent, we are just ensuring that the rule of law is followed. So we don't know yet what is the crime, what is the offense of Dennis Miracles Aboagye, for which reason he has been arrested. But we are still here, and I see the police presence also very notable around. The police are equally here trying to know or trying to ensure that there is law and order. Even before the members of the New Patriotic Party would arrive, the current communications director, Richard Ahiaba, has indicated that they're going to be here. A member of their communications team whom I just spoke with, Senyo Amekplenu, also says they are coming. It is Accra. It is rush hour in the morning, but the police are on guard. They are ready. They are ready for the protesters. They are ready for them to arrive, and then they would see what could be the way forward. So, Roland, Beatrice, Shadrach, and team, maybe just to wind down, we are going to be here all day. That is what I see. Because in past instances, you realize that the members of the political party would be here. In some cases, you might even see them come to sit on the floor. You see some of them crawling, some of them on their knees. All of those gymnastics and antics might come to play today, and then you would see what is the case. But as well, we expect it to be an all-day affair until they see or receive any form of communication at all from the office, which is the Economic and Organized Crime Office, concerning the whereabouts of Dennis Miracles Aboagye. So I'll give you back the platform to continue your programming, the rest of your programming, but we are going to be here, and then even on midday as well, we'll bring you all the details as it were to you, so that we know what will be the update and what it is. But as it stands, they are demanding one thing: release Dennis Miracles Aboagye now. I've been coming to you with Lord Selikem. Back to you in studio.
Thank you very much, Christian. Yeah.
When a semi course or political way, so immediate release NPP for another minority for epe edema eye Muraka Aboagye say omoche na omonti ase eye EOCO for emom eye further explanation into omo nyina kogu say oye omo pe immediate release ebusuan so subscribe na subscribe no wa share no ite notification bell so amai ebusuan ensem bebre e wo ho a ye de bebro mo political highway ni so yeda mo ase